My name is Jeremy Watson. Over the past 25 years, I've started 30 companies. Currently, I am running 7. I've spent 10 years adjacent to financial advice. In that time, I was consulting full-time on about $300 million. I'm going to share as much good knowledge as I can for free. This is an entrepreneurship channel, and maybe a little bit of a guided tour of the type of stuff we do and why you might like it might be helpful. If I was to start anywhere on the channel right now, I would start right here at Trump's Tariffs Explained. One of the 7 companies that I own is a bandage company. It's called Crash Pads. We import directly from China. So the day after Liberation Day in 2025, we did a video talking specifically about all the intricacies of how Trump's tariffs affect my business, my bandage company. And what I did was I got a whiteboard out and I just walked through all of the different pieces of Trump's tariffs and how they affect a small business, from profitability to pricing a product to building a supply chain to employment to sales taxes to who pays the tariffs. And if I'm honest, I think it's one of the better explanations of how tariffs affect an economy of anything I've seen or heard. And it did really, really well. And we just walked through all of the intricacies of that. If that doesn't interest you, maybe you'd be more interested in enormous rehab. I've always loved rehabbing houses. This is the biggest rehab I've ever attempted. And I've flipped at least 20 properties over the years. But this rehab cost us $1,060,000. It's going to be years of work. It's a big, gorgeous, interesting, complicated rehab. And we're letting people follow along the entire time as we rehab the whole thing. It's an incredible project. It's got this, it's big 6,000 foot McMansion, and it's got this beautiful sliding rock feature into rivers. It's a fascinating project. If you're just interested in, hey, real estate investment, how do I get there? This video, Never Buy Rentals Here, is the simplest math that I can do to help people understand what makes a good rental and what doesn't. Where are markets that make sense and where are markets that don't make sense? If that interests you, feel free to look around, but it's an entrepreneurship channel. There's a bunch of different pieces. It's not just real estate. It's not just efficiencies. It's not just Turo. It's not just flipping. It's not just Airbnb. It's all of those things, because I own companies right now that do every single one. At the end of the day, I look at rental property just a little bit differently, because we've done so much over the years. And because we've bought in so many markets, we've bought in probably 15 major US markets, about 5,000 homes. Because I've done so much of it, it starts to just be a house is a house is a house, right? We're just looking for houses that work, where the returns are good. With that being the case, there are ways to compare markets apples to apples. There are ways to say, hey, which market is fundamentally better? Because what you realize over time is the markets define what's good. I can tell you right now, almost nothing in Northern California is going to cash flow positive. I can tell you right now, almost nothing in Southern California is going to cash flow positive. And it's because those markets have hyperinflated and the rent doesn't work. If I wanted to go from this video and look around and see what else is in the channel, I would watch Never Buy Rentals Here. It's a spectacular walkthrough of one number you can get to really easily to figure out, is it a good deal or is it not? I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to put that like right here.